I'm continuing my look at how various communities in Canada got their name, and I've had a lot of great suggestions, so please keep the comments coming. I will get to as many as I possibly can, but today we're looking at Thunder Bay, Ontario. The history of Thunder Bay goes back to two French fur trading posts in 1683 and 1717. In 1803, Fort William was established by the Northwest Company. The fort would be abandoned, but in the 1860s a new town named Fort William was developed. In the 1880s, during the construction of the CPR, a second town emerged next to Fort William, Port Arthur. A strong rivalry began between these two towns over businesses and the lucrative railroad that passed through both communities. Eventually, forestry became the dominant industry in the area, and Port Arthur built its first pulp and paper mill in 1917, and Fort William did the same in 1920. On January 1, 1970, Port Arthur and Fort William merged into one community named Thunder Bay. The name was chosen in a referendum on June 23, 1969. There were several names on the ballot, including Lakehead and The Lakehead. Those two names split the vote between each other, allowing the underdog name of Thunder Bay to win, just barely, with 15,870 votes. If the people who supported Lakehead and The Lakehead had agreed on one name, then Thunder Bay would not be the name of the community today. One fun fact about Thunder Bay is that both Fort William and Port Arthur were the first places in the entire world to enact daylight saving time, which they did in 1908. So that was the story of Thunder Bay. If you want to learn more about Canada's history, then check out my podcast, Canadian History X, available on all podcast platforms.